Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush, and today I've finally come up with a deck that can use the Resurrection card and use it fairly effectively, so let's upgrade that again. But basically, so Resurrection is a card that brings back allied troops that have died previously in like the last 7 seconds for mine, and the real catch to this card, it's a good card, but the catch is that they come back with only the certain amount of revived health that you can see here. I have 150, and you get more based on upgrading the card. So this is kind of a deal breaker for certain cards, because if you try to bring back, for example, a Black Knight, who normally has 1500 health, and they come back with 150, that's really not that useful because they just get taken out pretty quickly. But the thing is, if you're bringing back, say, like skeletons, the 150 goes to each one, so the skeletons actually come back at full health. Each skeleton there is coming back at full health. So there's a real difference between using it on high health cards and low health cards that have multiple troops, which are much better to use with Resurrection, and what's good to also use with those are Spectres. So I created a deck here that uses both. So let's try this out in some matches, but first we have some cards, chests. Let's open up the silver chest. Dwarf. Let's open up the gold chest. Skeletons. Ooh, I can upgrade the skeletons again. And Blizzard, the victory chest, and gust of wind, arrows. Okay, so I have 2 free chests here. Arrows again, and stone statue. Okay, it was 1 free chest. Alright, so let's get into some matches with this deck and see how it holds up. Let's upgrade the skeletons first, too. Okay. So, we can get the Archer's Tribe out. The biggest counter to this deck is like arrows and executioners, because they can pretty much tear through it. And here's a situation once again where I have to bring all those guys back, but I can do it. See? Because of the way that Resurrection works. Those guys came back at almost full health. So, but now I'm still stuck waiting. I think I have too many arrows. But let's see how it works. I mean, alright, so I should be able to get a Skull King out pretty shortly here. And we'll play him in that lane. Okay, This is a good moment if I had a Spectre, but I don't. There's a Spectre. And that should be enough to get a pretty sizable one. Yeah, it is. The question is, what's going to happen with the Executioner? Because I don't have anything to take it out with. So, we're just going to play everything around the Executioner and wait. And I think I've got this. I got this. Nice. That was a pretty good use of Resurrection there, because you could see, like, I was able to completely bring back that one wave, that initial wave of troops that I played. They just all came back at almost full health, and that was because the Resurrection actually covers the health of some of these weaker cards, like the Skeletons and the Archers, but they have multiple troops, so you're really getting a lot more benefit from them than, say, trying to bring back like a Black Knight or a Golem, which only have 1 troop, and you're only getting 150 back, so it's much less effective on those kinds of cards. I think we'll just give this one last try here. This deck hasn't worked out very well, and many of my decks don't. I mean, I make a lot of very odd decks, and a lot of them just don't work out for whatever reason. They just do not want to work out. But this deck, I think the problem is it just has a lot of counters to it. There's a lot of things that the opponent can do, and you know, I can't really deal with them so well. So, see, like the arrows, that's where Resurrection is a really nice counter, but I don't always have Resurrection. And it's kind of not a very useful card to have unless that happens. So it's like a direct counter. Yeah, see here, gonna be in a bit of a problem, but I can get the arrows out, and that's a nice reset there. But there's nothing to revive here, so we're just gonna play it like that. And try this. We'll try this. And of course, I will try to get the Spectre out quickly. And there we go. Alright, okay, that's bad, but I do have a lightning. That's not gonna help me much. Quickly, I've got to get these out. Gotta get everything out. Now I really need the Skull King. Actually, I'm in pretty decent shape here if I can get the Skull King out. They do have skeletons on their way. I need to be faster about this. Alright. Yeah, I have some guys coming back here. Could really use the Spectre right about now. It's not what I'm going to get. I get the Archer's Tribe instead. I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting. No. Oh, no, 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 no. This deck sucks. Well, okay, so we're going to try something new here. And I think maybe the solution for the Storm Elemental is actually to use Angels with it and to use it with sort of an Angel tanking deck. I think that might actually be the solution. I've been really messing around here and losing matches trying to figure out how to use this card. And I think this is the way to do it. I think this has to be it. I don't know how else you would possibly keep it alive. It seems to get taken out like really fast otherwise because people know what it is and they're like, I'm taking it out. So I do not have an Angel yet, but as soon as we can get one, it will be going out there. Alright, so that wasn't really the best play, but hold up. Alright, good. There we go. There we go. The Angel's still up. Alright, and now I've got what I wanted. I have my Storm Elemental out there, and we're making some work of this. Actually, this is pretty good. This looks pretty solid. Let's get those guys out. It's a Storm Elemental. It's still up. It's still up. It's still up, and it's growing. It is growing, but it's outside of the range of the Angels, of course. Of flippin' course. And I think they're just going to give me the match now, because, oh, no, they're not. But yeah, they can't do anything. It's game over. Game over. Wow, okay. So I guess the Storm Elemental was kind of just a damage card. It was kind of a DPS card in the end. I mean, I don't really feel like it ever gets strong enough on its own, because it's never really out there for like long enough to get as strong as it could be, but I think it was reasonably strong there at the end. It was doing a lot of the DPS against that Black Knight when they played it. So that was pretty interesting, I thought. I hadn't actually won I don't think I won a single match with the Storm Elemental until that point. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Maybe subscribe if you're new to my channel. Let me know what you thought in the comments section. And thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.